I'd like to do just some free improvisation in the name of experimentation. And this is something that when I think about, kind of the compositional process that I was trying to convey, a lot of it does come down to just sitting at a piano and trying to find gestures that work or that strike me as interesting. I don't write much for trumpet, which is weird because it's my instrument, but maybe if I just gave myself permission to improvise more on trumpet, it would be interesting. So I thought I would just kind of do that here. And I'll play for maybe I don't know, give me some amount of time, a minute and a half, and then whenever someone, Andrew, if you actually want to go to the piano, and Mono, if you want to as well, and just kind of build off what you hear, and let's just kind of follow each other, build a sound together, and vocalists, welcome to contribute pitches, gestures, jazz things, Andrew, chords, totally fair game. So yeah, kind of contribute in that, continue in this vein. Okay, so with that, let's do something I actually wrote. So I want to turn to a piece that is something I wrote actually pretty quickly, and it just kind of worked. So we are in the kind of the area of one of the largest contemporary art museums in the world, and I'm sure many of you who have been there know that there's this great collection of wall drawings by Sol LeWitt, and the way these wall drawings work is they actually consist only of directions that Sol LeWitt wrote. The idea being that they can be recreated in many different places, and they are in museums across the country and the world. So what I wanted to do for this piece was actually take some of those very directions and try to kind of set them to music. And in doing so, I wanted to treat them both as text and also instruction. So the drawing I chose had a very simple text. A wall is divided into 4 equal parts. In the top row are 4 equal divisions, each with lines in a different direction. In the second row, 6 double combinations. In the third row, 4 triple combinations. In the bottom row, all 4 combinations superimposed. So I took this text, and the reason I think that this worked is that in addition to being a very clear description of how visually this should work, the text itself has a lot of rhythmic energy and vitality to it. So the rhythms for this piece were chosen very much just by saying the text to myself and realizing what kind of rhythm they fell into. In addition, I found that there's a beautiful kind of parallel between the way that this piece is structured and the very idea of Sol LeWitt, that something can start with this little idea, something as simple as a line, and through repetition and play turn into this larger thing. I realized that this very quickly has kind of a rhythmic unit on which the entire rest of the piece builds. So with that, this is my setting of Sol LeWitt's wall drawing number 85. So here, Andrew over here. And Jared, if you want to put your trumpet down, you can just lay it over there. Cool. Okay. A wall is divided into 4 equal parts.
Into four equal parts.
In the top row are 4 equal divisions, each with lines in a different direction.
In the second row, 6 double combinations.
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 In the 4 triple
In
combinations.
the third row, 4 triple combinations.
4 triple combinations.
Or triple combinations.
In the third row, 4 triple combinations. 7, 8.
In the bottom row, all 4 combinations
all 4
superimposed.
triple and combinations.
In the bottom row, all 4 combinations superimposed.
In the bottom row, all 4 combinations superimposed, and double and triple 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 and 1.
In the bottom row, all 4 combinations.
Cool. Nice. Thanks, guys. So that's just a very short piece I wrote. Simple, certainly, but shows that idea of a process that unfolds. So with that, I wanted to end, and this is also kind of ending my musical year, by doing something I haven't done since I was in 10th grade, which is play jazz. So yeah. So also in the spirit of experimentation and play, I'm going to try something new. And Andrew and I are going to play The Way You Look Tonight.
Give me a rough tempo.
1, 2. right. Thank you all. Thanks for having me.